So if you remember, a few days ago, I said that no matter what, with this whole Charlie Kirk incident, the MAGA are going to try to spin it so that the left is somehow responsible. Because the second it happened, they were screaming, they did it! They did it to him! The Democrats did this to him! And they knew nothing about the perpetrator at the time. And now that he's been arrested, we discovered that the suspect is a conservative from a Republican family who is an unaffiliated voter, but also a member of the alt-right Groyper group who like Nick Fuentes. A group of people who have called Charlie Kirk a gatekeeper and a fake conservative in the past, and they claim that people like him are not conservative enough. This was basically a faction of the ultra-conservatives going after the conservatives. Yet, of course, the narrative has to be maintained, and the goalposts have to be moved. Because you see MAGA all over social media and TikTok now, making videos saying, oh, well, he was radicalized in college with the ultra left ideology. He attended Utah State University for a single semester, which means he probably wasn't going to class and he dropped out. Utah State University, by the way, is one of the top 10 most conservative colleges in the country. And you think he was somehow radicalized by the left there for a single semester? And then he attended an electrical apprenticeship program in a trade school in Utah. I don't know if anybody's noticing all of those crazy radical liberal electricians in Utah. So the MAGA's new delusional claim here is that he was radicalized in a single semester in one of the most conservative colleges in the country. That's apparently what they're sticking with. Even though, like I said, big fan of Nick Fuentes, who is nowhere near the left. And you can tell the big difference in how they treat this guy once they found out he was a right-winger. Because when everybody was screaming that it was a Democrat, Nancy Mace said, it's time to bring back the death penalty. And after she found out he was a conservative, she suddenly changed her tune to say, we hope he comes to Jesus Christ. And the Republicans are quickly trying to scrub all of their posts about Democrats in this situation off of Twitter because they realize how wrong they were. And while those of us on the left full-heartedly know that we're never going to receive an apology from the Republicans or from especially Fox News, who said the Democrats have declared war on the conservatives. But the second the MAGA understand, if ever, that this guy was an ultra-right conservative, and they realize that their ideology has gotten so fucking crazy lately that they've gone after each other, maybe we can eventually hope to learn from this and move past all the goddamn hate. Because conservative ideology has become so chock full of hate in recent years that now they're starting to mimic early Christian churches where they've split off into tons of groups and they're going after each other.